everyone. We're here at Your Life of Stuart, and I have most of my leadership team with me today. One at a time, we would like to give you some updates about what we are doing to keep your loved ones safe and healthy. I wanted to let you know we are still 100% symptom free here at the community, so we're doing a great job keeping everything clean and disinfected, so that's fabulous. I do want to give you some updates about some just tips and tricks for when you are communicating with your loved ones. We're doing a lot of Facebook Live and Zoom meetings and telephone calls, and it is, most people are trying to, assure their loved ones that they will come in as soon as they can. But I want to remind everybody that, this is memory care, and when you tell a resident something, it's like they're hearing it for the first time. So we want to really do our best to stay in the moment when communicating with the residents. Keep it about what they're doing today, what they had for lunch, maybe talk about your kids, grandkids, and just keep it very happy and in the moment. When we remind our residents that this COVID-19 thing is going on out in the world and that we don't know when you'll get to see them again, it is creating some concern and frustration for the residents because they don't understand. So I'd like to ask you, just do your best to keep it in the moment. Talk about how great they look and you love seeing them on the video, and if you're not doing video, if you love talking with them on the phone. And to the best of your ability, if you can redirect those conversations about when are you going to come in to, I'll come as soon as I can and it's great to see you, and then just kind of turn it around if possible. I know it's tough. I know it's really hard on all of you not to be in here visiting with your loved ones, but we are really doing our best to keep them happy and engaged, and that sounds like a great segue to Lamaya.
Well, thank you, Miss Erica. As you all know, we all are about fun, and the virus doesn't stop our fun, but it's distanced us a little bit. We're doing the best we can. Right now, we're currently using the EverSound system. Hey, we still have fun. Each resident will have one. We also have sanitized after each use. We have a little spray and my little cloth swats over there, please, thank you. We are sanitized after each use. We are down to less than 10 per group. As you know, activities and engagement department, we are a bond. We close to each other. The residents, myself, and my staff, we love huggings. That's what we about, huggings. But right now, we at the level that we can't hug anymore. We hug from a distance. So we do all the blowing, the kisses right up here. They can hear me and I blow it. I have my little headphone on. So when I speak, I don't have to yell or scream. So we are grateful and thankful for this system. And we're also doing a lot of individual activities, so we don't have to share any germs. So you have your own paintbrush. We put the little liquid paint next to you. So individually, you create your own masterpiece like you were enjoying yesterday. We have a lot of artists, I'm telling you. Those are individual activities that the residents are doing. So we don't get to share. They finish it, they create it, and they take it home with them. And the tables are being sanitized, cleaned, wiped after. So with the small group activities that we are doing right now, we're keeping it to a minimum of, well, under 10, under 10. So if you don't see your loved one in this video, you will see your loved one in the next video. So be patient. We will be posting some pictures also. We'll keep you posted. And we love your comments, so continue to share your love because we do share it with them.
Thank you, Lamaya. All right, next up we have Michelle, who supervises our concierge staff. So Michelle is going to talk to you a little bit about that.
Good morning. I'm Michelle Jessic, for those of you that have not met me. And I do other things other than just financials in the business office. But I did want to let you know that the concierge desk, we are really the first line of defense, I like to say, because we do basically just an extra step of what we have always done, which is really screening who comes in our community. So we have the double set of doors. We have people who come into the vestibule. We have the second set of doors, which is locked. And so when somebody comes up, every concierge, myself, and the rest of the staff here is trained to do the initial screening, which is, why are you coming to the community? Who are you here to see? What services are you here to provide? And we really make sure it's only those essential services that do then come into the community. We actually are even going a step beyond that, in that each person is allowed to come into the community one at a time. Okay, so we're not stacking people. We're trying to be conscious of keeping that distance. And beyond that as well, if we have personal care individuals who are coming into the community, we actually don't even let them bring in their lunchbox, okay? The chef has been grateful enough to provide us all with our food for all the staff, so we are benefiting in some sense. We don't have to cook, and he's doing a great job. So that's been wonderful. But it may seem extreme, but we are then providing those guests into our community with the food and water that they need in their time that they're here. We then sanitize the door handles, our locks, anybody that then uses the AccuShield for checking in. We also make sure they are coming in with their own mask, which is clean and dry and new, before they go back. So those are the things that we're doing. Knock on wood, everything has been working well. Everybody's
And
been
taking temperatures.
Oh yes, let's not forget. So we also take temperatures, okay, prior to them even signing in. So if there is an issue, then we know that they can't go further. And then we sanitize that as well. The other thing is, I'm here if you need anything else. I've had some ladies, come to me and say, oh, can you let me know my husband that, I love him, so I'll go and send those messages. So things like that. But in general, if people are not aware of things that we are doing, we are going, I think, quite further than a lot of places, okay? So even when our delivery people are coming up, we're directing them around to the back. So everybody has been very good about it. There's some that, question it, but I think, the point is we're here to keep staff safe, your family members safe, and we're doing a great job right now. And Erica's been on top of it, constant messages and phone calls and conferences onto how our whole organization, our communities, all together what we can do. And so it's constant changes every couple hours, but she's doing a fantastic job. She's being a real pain in the neck, but we'll keep her. So thank you, and let me know if there's any way I can help, okay?
Thank you,
Take care.
Michelle.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for
You're welcome.
all you're doing, and all our concierges have been exceptional.
Great, thank you.
Thank you. All right, next we have Tyrone, who is going to talk to you a little bit about some measures we're taking to keep your loved ones healthy.
Good morning, you guys. Hey, we're going to first talk about a couple things we're doing in the dining department to keep your loved ones healthy. Vitamin C is one of the best vitamins we can offer to help boost the immune systems. We're offering a lot of oranges, strawberries, bananas, broccoli, banana peppers, yellow peppers. Those types of things are really good to help build your immune system. We're also infusing our water stations with fresh fruit, with cutting strawberries, oranges, those types of things. So that's pretty much what we're doing to keep the immune system boost with the vitamin C's.
And the same disinfecting that's going on in the rest of the community is also transpiring in the kitchen. And we are limiting the amount of time that the culinary team is actually out in the neighborhood. So we're doing our best to have the PCS team, which we call them PCSs here, which stands for Personal Care Specialist, and they are certified nursing assistants. So we're really trying our best to have those individuals and the nurses be the ones who are staying with your loved ones the most. We are actually doing a lot of, activity assistance with Lamaya in order to still interact with your loved ones and keep a little bit of a distance. So we're, at least 6 feet from people when we're interacting with them. So everybody's doing a great job. Thank you. Thank you for feeding us well. And I think next on board, we have Danielle, who's going to tell you a little bit about what we are doing for the greater community.
Good morning, everyone. So just a little update. Of course, I'm still here if anybody needs a place for their loved ones. So you can always check in with me. Oh, jeez. Old habits die hard. So, of course, if you need anything, if you need a place for loved ones, still call me, reach out to me. I'm still here. The other thing is what I'm doing with a lot of my time is I am making house calls. Don't let that make you nervous. They're not really house calls. I'm doing the adult version of Ring and Run. So we're bringing goodies to families that need them, whether it be a meal or, some other things that we have like homemade breads or cookies. And of course, I'm asking permission first, and then I'm dropping them off, pretty much leaving them at the door, letting families know that they're there. And then, hopefully they're going to get them and not the raccoons. But yes, I am doing follow-up afterwards.
We're going to have the healthiest raccoons on the planet.
Seriously. So, so that's what I'm doing with my time. And I don't have a, pretty much it's business as usual. I don't have a department that I have to worry about, which is nice in this case, I guess. It's just me. So, so I'm here if you need me. All right.
Thank you, Danielle.
You got it.
I'm going to wrap it up here, but I do just want to reiterate what I said at the beginning, and that is, please, when you schedule calls for your loved ones, try your best to keep them upbeat, positive, and in the moment. And let's try to keep our residents happy and engaged. They're easily frightened, and this is a scary time. And so the more upbeat, positive, not focusing on COVID-19 that we can do with them, the better. We are not keeping news channels on, as always. We never do that in the community, but even more so now, we are trying to just keep all of our residents very engaged to the best of our ability, keeping them out in the courtyard to enjoy some sunlight and fresh air. And it's going really, really well. And I thank you for all of your patience. And I know it's really tough. I'm one person. I'm getting a lot of calls and requests for me to do FaceTime. I'm trying to dole those kinds of responsibilities out to other staff. I have a lot of requirements of my own that I have to manage here at the community, and I love spending time with your loved ones. But if you send a Facebook request, it will likely be Lamaya or somebody from the activities department, or excuse me, the engagement department, that will be following up on that. So I posted the contact information a while ago for who you can contact for what. As always, I am available 24/7, but please understand that it's tough for me to get away and do regular Facebook calls, or not Facebook, excuse me, FaceTime calls with folks. So those should really come to Lamaya to the best of your ability. And I know some of our nurses have been doing, and Rosie have been doing a lot of FaceTime calls with family members. So thank you, thank you, thank you for everything you are doing. Oh, I got a question. Erica, great job. Any way that a resident can be brought to a window to see the family? Yes, we could do that. We are trying to be very careful about having people come to the community, and the outside door is locked. But if you call ahead and make a request, we can schedule a time to do that. We would be happy to do that, and you could talk to them on the phone through the window kind of thing. What we don't want to have happen is people just show up and then we got several people together waiting. We're trying to keep that social distancing going. So please call ahead to schedule that. What else? Everything else coming in looks like compliments. So thank you so much. We know this is really, really tough. and we will do our best to get through this. So far, so good. And I think that all of the communities that Vitality manages are still 100% COVID-19 free, which says a lot for our management company and the owners of YourLife. We feel very lucky to have them in our corner. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. I will blow kisses to your loved ones and tell them that I saw you here on Facebook Live. Have a great day. Bye-bye.